Well, Grant Cardone says the president's overly cautious leadership style on Syria will ultimately hurt him in the end. Grant follows just leadership issues and says if you're not first, you're last. That's his best-selling book. How, on a leadership level, then, should he be doing things differently then? What do you think?
Well, a leader makes hard decisions. This is why I've never been an Obama fan. He's not making a decision, he's making a maybe. And when you're president of the United States, maybe you can do maybes. When you're a politician, maybe you can. But if you're running a household or running a business, it can't be maybe, because that stimulates people being uncertain, not sure, and they go into their own maybe. Obama's going to be victimized for this. All people, when they go into overly cautious situations, which he's in, and he's acting like that, he's acting like, I don't know what he's going to do, and nobody does. He's a good community organizer. That's what he's proven here. He's not showing leadership.
Now, Grant, the counter-argument you get from the White House and others is, given our Iraq and Afghanistan experience, we're not going to rush into anything. We're going to take this slow. We're going to do this right. What does a leadership expert say about that strategy? Just be pensive, be thoughtful. No. You say that's not what's going on here.
I'm saying what he's doing is he's sitting at a light. It's green or it's red. Stop or go. He could have made the decision, which would have been fine with me 2 weeks ago. Hey, I'm not doing this now. Our country is tired of war. The people are tired of it. We can't afford it. It's a terrible, horrible thing happening there, but we're not going there. That could have been his decision. Or, hey, we're going there. You're going with me. I'm going, and he would have done it 2 weeks ago. A leader has to make tough decisions, not popular ones.
And you argue that it will hurt, but I wonder how long it hurts. I remember when John Kennedy first became president at the Bay of Pigs fiasco, he looked like a weak leader, and that he was a young novice, and Khrushchev was going to run all over him. And then, you know, a little more than a year and a half later, he shines at the Cuban Missile Crisis. People could take different views. I'm just stating that it wasn't what we thought. He was much more decisive and hands-on in a different crisis than he appeared to be in one. So it didn't hang with him that long. What do you make of that, and whether this president survives just the growing global doubt about his leadership style?
Look, I think the country, I think the world knows he is not a leader, and they're proving it. They're showing it right now in how they're treating him. The other world leaders are acting like he's a maybe. When I'm not certain of what leaders do, then I'll make the decisions and be the leader. And that's what other leaders in other parts of the world are doing right now. They're playing
Grant,
him
what if that's his intention? That he doesn't want America to be the leader on all this stuff. It's a global community. Well, then, the rest of the globe, have at it.
Then, Neil, he should have simply said that. He should have said, we are not in a position to be the police for the entire planet. We cannot do this at this time. But he didn't. What he did was, I have the right to do it, I can do it, but I'm going to have somebody else do it. I'm going to make two decisions, which means I'm not going to make any decision. That's not what leaders do, and Americans are going to be hurt by this, by being given the wrong example from the leader of the most powerful nation in the world that is being played like a two-string fiddle.
Now you're sounding very exceptional here to play on Putin. Grant, thank you very much.
Look, I was more impressed with Miley Cyrus's leadership over the last 2 weeks than I have been with Barack Obama's.
Wow. Boy, if only we had had the video.
At least she made a decision.
She did, and it might have been a bad decision, but she made a decision. It's the first time I've heard this crisis, you know, actually brought to the Miley Cyrus level, but touche to you. Grant Cardone, thank you.